Yes! Well done, Watson!
Holmes, you're playing bowls? Indoors?
Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury? Oh, no. Mrs. Hudson is going to murder you.
Well, that's it for now. Time to go. Would you care to join me?
You're incorrigible. And where are we going, Holmes?
I'm participating in the final stage of the annual tournament held by the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. It's an official invitation. I'll just need to dress suitably and then we can leave.
I have to dress out of this? Or can I just go like this? I feel like I'm dressed suitably. Right? Watson?
Shouldn't you dress for the game?
Okay. Alright, that's why I'm so confused. First person. Yes, I get to wear it. He's ready.
Holmes, are you really sure you want to wear that?
This? Everyone dresses like this at the club.
That should be a sight worth seeing. I only hope our charming neighbor won't spot you like that.
Rude? You saying I don't look good? Sherlock Holmes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. Do you remember me? Well, you are sorry excuse for a detective. You fail to understand why any of it was done. We chose the lesser evil for a greater, brighter future. We needed to sacrifice the few to help the majority. You remember these words wonderfully. Sincerely, Dr. Reuben Fisher. He killed people. And I just stabbed it back into the wall like nothing. What? I thought I couldn't enter here. Ooh, what is she doing? Is this Watson's room? Dang. That was fast. That's interesting. Alright, let's go. Wait.
My bag with lawn bowls for the upcoming tournament. Who chased his own tail again? I should walk with you more often.
He's so cute. To the club. Not actually a disco club, but a bowling club? What?
Mr. Holmes, you played very well yesterday. I'm obliged to you, Sir Charles. I play many outdoor sports. That's the key to my success. My friend Dr. Watson has decided to join me. Really? Mr. Holmes, would you like to see the first prize? A rare stone Mayan quiche calendar.
Mayan quiche?
Indeed. Their legendary king, Tekun Uman, has his statue just behind you. Although this one is a cast metal copy.
That? Oh.
Well, since only members may enter the clubhouse, we have exhibited the calendar outside. Please explore.
Alrighty then.
Good luck, Holmes.
Okay, Watson, that's... Oh, the lighting, though. What?
The statue of Takunu Man. This statue is made of metal.
We look all the same. I dress appropriately. Oh, damn. This is weird. Hey, fellow. Hey. And no one's wearing my glasses, though. I'm still unique.
I'd like to win the Mayan calendar. It's a beautiful work of art.
Cool. Good for you.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad you are my opponent for the final. People call me Arthur the Invincible. So I wish you good luck.
Okay.
This'll keep Watson happy.
Oh shoot, I wasn't done looking.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, are you ready to begin the final game?
No.
I still need some time.
Good luck, Holmes.
What the Watson?
I lost to the quarterfinals, but the green was wet.
Arthur is in the final with you know who? Mr. Sherlock Holmes. How exciting!
That's me. What the hell are you doing? Dude, it's... He's in the syndicate. Have you been smoking some opium?
What a beautiful day for November.
I guess. Not raining.
The first prize, the Mayan Quiche calendar.
It's a surprise, though. How did I get to the semifinals? I mean, finals.
It's a great final. Did you see the first prize?
Yes, I did. Oh, let's go upstairs. Who's that?
Only club members have access.
Oh, right. I missed you completely. Okay, it's time to play.
Mr. Holmes. So, are you ready now? Yes. Let's start the final.
The white marker bowl. White marker bowl. Okay, let's just bowl. What? I wish I knew what game I'm playing, but whatever. What does this mean? It's gonna get I'm curving it? Oh no, it's too weak. Curve. Get closer. Close. Stop getting closer. That's right. Oh, shoot. How many rounds do I have to play this? It says round 1. Whoa, that's so close. Oh, bruh. Aw, I didn't curve as much. Tough crowd. Yo! Is this freaking rigged? Is this rigged? I swear to God, if this is rigged. More than one round. This. Okay. Throw it this way then. That was pretty low. Oh well, whatever. Where's the curve in this? What the hell? For reals? This is freaking rigged, I swear to God. but that might be too strong too. Damn it. Ugh. That's right. That's right. Move. This is so rigged. Oh my god, how many rounds? Oh, sorry, I didn't put a variety in it. Oh, power. Too powerful. Tough crowd. This is so rigged. I'm telling you. Game. Oh wait, don't go back. No, it's not rigged enough. Bro's throwing. Throwing the grain. Please let that be the last one. Oh, thank Jesus.
Congratulations on your game, Mr. Holmes. Exceptional. The awards ceremony will be tomorrow morning. See you then to receive your prize of the calendar. I trust you will be there as well, Dr. Watson?
Unfortunately, I'll be unable to attend tomorrow. Duty calls.
Austin's always leaving me behind. I almost
Let's
died.
go home.
Wasn't there when I almost died.
See you tomorrow, Mr. Holmes.
Yeah, see ya.
Let's go home.
This'll keep Watson happy.
My congratulations, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Invincible, not looks like the guy from...
I was knocked out at the semi-finals. I couldn't believe it.
Me neither. lady from the last game too.
Oh, Daddy!
Hello, Mr. Bouvier.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Well, Caitlin?
Your costume!
Oh, don't you like it?
Oh, I do!
Caitlin, come on. Show some respect for your father.
Rude. His very luscious lips. I don't know, is it an occult item? It's a prisoner. Oh, phew, I got it right. Alice is Sherlock Holmes' new neighbor. She is young and beautiful, and she seems to relate well to children, but she is still not married. The love token that she wears alludes to her connection with the criminal world. She suffered a difficult past. Her scars indicate that she survived a suicide. Judging by her jewelry, she is interested in occult science.
You know, Father, Miss Alice was telling me all about her travels. She has already toured the world with her own father.
Your daughter is exquisite.
And just to think that she was aboard the Orient Express when it was attacked. What a dream.
Indeed.
Crazy?
She's so creative and imaginative. And that reminds me, would you allow Caitlin to visit me so that she can practice playing the piano?
It's very kind of you, but I decided that Caitlin should stop playing the piano.
Oh, Father, why did you say that?
Caitlin, we are neighbors. We'll meet again. Until then, I shall leave you with this book.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
Look, you could just get Watson to do it. He has all the books. He wrote all the books. Give me back my suit. And my overcoat. Yeah. I don't want to wear this passer outfit. It looks so cool. Oh, shoot. Can't pass. The Mayan Empire centered in the tropical lowlands. The region nowadays known as Guatemala had reached a peak of its power and influence during the 6th century AD. The Maya excelled at agriculture, pottery, hieroglyphic, writing, calendar creation, mathematics, leaving behind them an astonishing record of architecture and symbolic artwork. The principal nation of pre-conquest Guatemala was the... I forgot how they say it. Species? Oh god. Also known as the Maya. The name of this people means many trees, taken from the forested highlands which they inhabited. Tekun Uman was the last ruler, and the king was fought with his army against the Spanish conquerors in the Battle of Pinal, where his chest was fatally pierced by the sword of Don Pedro de Alvarado. According to the legend, even in death, Tucan Umana continued to protect his people.
Here it is.
Watson's too busy to be with me.
Who chased his own tail again? I should walk with you more often.
The Bedlam Asylum is now open to everyone. Why? Do you believe that someone within your care is out of their mind? Are you wary for caring for incapacitated family members? Or perhaps you are yourself insane in the membrane? Rhymes. We have the solution. It is Bedlam Asylum. With our up-to-date treatment techniques, we guarantee that you or any of your kin will find peace quite soon and most definitely. We boast a current success rate of 93.3%. Contact Dr. Herbert Woods with any request. Cool. Guess that's the only one for today. Check up on my lady real quick. See if she's doing what she's always been doing. I think he needs to go to the... Still doing what she's doing. Awesome.
The statue did it. It killed Zacharias.
Calm yourself now, Sir Charles. You've had a shock. Let the police do their duty.
What can a mere inspector like you do about it? You don't know anything.
A mere inspector?
What?
Phew. And now here comes Mr. Holmes.
Lestrade, are you here to receive a prize as well?
Very amusing, Holmes. You can go home. The ceremony's been cancelled. We've got a murder scene here.
Really? And to think I only came here for my prize.
I know, Holmes. I saw your name on the list of finalists. So go away.
You're not going to congratulate me?
What? Do you really think I'm that naive? You turning up out of the blue and then bam, a murder? There's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself, Lestrade. Let's just pretend that I'm a simple consultant, your humble assistant.
Oh, all right then. A club member, Mr. Zacharias Greystoke, was killed at around 4 in the morning. There. Now don't mess around.
I promise that I won't, Inspector.
Oscar, you're so nice to me. First off, they obviously did not change anything about how he looks. Nice. They just changed his voice. I like the other voice too. Man.
What do you make of the facts?
It's quite clear. The murderer intended to steal the Mayan calendar. He was caught by Zacharias Greystoke. He then took up the first weapon that came to hand, the statue's spear, and killed Greystoke. Then he fled, just as Sir Charles was coming out of the club. Unfortunately, we've been unable to find any trail beyond the club's wall. It's as if the murderer vanished into thin air. Well, take a look for yourself.
Into thin air, or is he still here?
Did you search the clubhouse?
What for? The murder took place outside.
Are you for real?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Oh. Supposed to be Mr. Holmes?
Traces of metal on stone. The iron mounting rod is broken. The surface is damaged.
Damn.
The statue of Traces of metal on stone. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal. Pieces from the pedestal. A piece of the statue's mounting rod.
Damn. Damn.
Zacharias' folder with some documents. These drawings represent the Mayan symbols. The case is scratched and dented. The case is scratched and dented.
And I open it. Oh, it was backwards.
Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. This watch is valuable and old. It's been through a great deal.
What time did it say? Like 11? What time is it now? 11? 9? Wait, almost 9.
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. This spear... Money was left inside the wallet. Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them. All valuables were left on the victim. The strike was powerful and well aimed.
Who is this Zacharias guy anyway?
If I believed Lestrade, this Mayan calendar was the reason behind the murder.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
No, no, it's all ruined. Everything's ruined. Talking from here, so far.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Disappointed.
Sir Charles, are you able to tell me in detail what happened?
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Well, to prepare for the awards ceremony, I decided to spend the night here at the club. I was sitting alone at my desk when I suddenly heard a loud, metallic sound and a terrible shout. I hurried outside and I found the body of Zacharias. And I swear it, I saw the statue of Tekun Uman running away.
Mm-hmm. Let's do this. Alright. Sir Charles Yellingham is the manager of the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. He was formerly a soldier with the prestigious infantry. A married man, Sir Charles appears to be rich, but his wealth is superficial. He is politically engaged with the Tory party and seems to have an active social life.
You saw the statue running?
It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. It was running, and it was making the most horrible metal sound as it did so. And can't you see, the pedestal is now empty.
Did you know the victim?
Yes, of course. It was Zacharias Greystoke. He was a club member, and an excellent bowler.
But why was he here so early in the morning?
Oh, I don't know.
Sir Charles, where did the Mayan calendar come from?
It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to the winner.
Is the calendar valuable?
Not really. It has historical value, of course. But to be truthful with you, Mr. Holmes, it isn't worth very much.
I thought so. That's a pretty crappy first prize, please. No offense.
May I go in the clubhouse?
It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that person has a written warrant from the police.
Lestrade, get me a warrant.
And what about the statue?
No idea yet. I imagine the thief must have taken it somehow.
Right, so there were thieves,
His version, but
and they were very well equipped.
yes, must have been. Then there's also... He said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. He went outside and saw Greystoke lying on the ground and... Believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself running away.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim? Interesting.
Absurd, more like. Besides, it was dark and foggy.
So, somewhat like your version, then.
You weren't.
You're still here.
What the hell are you doing with that pencil? What are you doing with that pencil? You counting the cobblestone?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Would like a warrant, any one of you guys, please.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Write me a warrant.
A murder.
Dude, you just left food out here? That's disgusting. Dude, can you write me a warrant?
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
I hate y'all. Just break in. How about that?
Only club members have access.
You can't, everyone. Can't break in.
A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall. Scratches on the stone.
That kind of looks.
It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Tikkun Uman's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped over the wall.
Well, Holmes, your conclusions as my consultant?
My conclusions are approximate to Sir Charles's testimony.
Oh dear, you think the statue did it?
Everything points to the fact that the spear was thrown from the pedestal, and Mr. Greystoke appeared not to notice the killer.
Indeed. The journalists will be ecstatic about your version.
I would like to examine the victim and take a look at his belongings.
Oh, you've amused me at least, Mr. Holmes. Very well. I'll grant you authorization for the examination at Scotland Yard, but nothing more.
Warrant.
You're...
Man, I don't remember Strahd being such a prick.
A murder at my club. What a disaster.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Watson. Lestrade already has the victim's body in the autopsy room.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Always ready to help. Where were you when I was getting shot down? Last case, huh? I got shot like 4 times, Watson. He wasn't ready.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
They changed all the police voice lines. They don't say Mr. Holmes anymore.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
So sad.
Mr. Holmes.
Let's go. What is wrong with this guy? Character interaction.
I'm always
man.
ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Listen, please, he's not guilty.
Calm down, dear.
I like the fact that you can, when you walk around other people, you can hear what they're saying now. There's at least chatter and they're actually experiencing things. Oh, they actually they took out the spear from his body and put it here. Apparently this is part of his possession as a dead person. It was on his body, so...
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal.
Makes sense.
This... So what?
Watch.
An ordinary
Random
money was left in...
Take these.
Zacharias had already translated some symbols. There's no need to disturb Lestrade for the time being.
There's always a need to disturb Lestrade. He has a belly. What happened to his face?
Red eye. It looks like a serious infection. The coroner mentions in his report some specific cardiac and digestive system damage.
It was a powerful throw. The spear pierced right through the body.
The coroner... Traces of alcohol were found in the stomach. Apparently Zacharias had been drinking before his death.
Yeah, that was a terrible way to die then. And go. Oh, he's so weird.
These scars are old. This is where the spear entered the body. The murderer aimed for the heart. The weapon must have been thrown by a strong and skilled person.
Another harpooner. Like the... Alrighty. Oh, what? Oh my god.
I'm always ready...
Alrighty. Oh, what? Oh my god.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Ready to help anytime, anywhere. It's here to scare me. Already. think I'm done looking at the body. I thought the door wouldn't let me out.
There's no need to disturb the straw for the time being.
Walk home. This is it's nice to be able to do something other than load. If only I remember where I lived. The guy's still being weird. Sensational. Brutal spill murder at the local bowling club. Wow, it's already on the news. One cannot imagine what force and motivation a person might need to possess in order to execute such a brutal attack. Mr. Zacharias Greystoke's body was discovered pierced through by a massive spear. Unprecedented cruelty. A curious fact, one of the bowling club statues disappeared directly after the murder. Could that prove to be the motive of the crime?
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
What? Thought I had to look at Mayan stuff. Alright, break time.